You know, some mornings are so peaceful, you just wake up, well rested, go to the kitchen, make yourself a cup of coffee, and that's that. Other times, it's a chaotic nightmare where one of the biggest drama goons on the entire internet, Nicholas DeOrio, is reacting to your now privated, or at least unlisted video from your main channel. Had I known this was the video he was going to react to on his stream, I may have tried a little bit. So today we're going to react to him reacting to me. But before we do, hey, hi, hello, my name is Dan Frampton, and welcome to my second channel. This is the Art of Slop, where we like daily drama, slop-style YouTube videos, and today is bound to be a doozy, okay? A guy that's pulling in like 5,000 to 7,000 viewers concurrently during his streams opened up his stream watching one of my videos, and I am a little bit worried. I'm a little bit trepidatious going into this sort of thing. I know who Nicholas DeOrio is. I'm kind of a viewer of Nicholas DeOrio. Full transparency, I even came into last night's stream a little bit later on and was participating in the chat like as if I wasn't even a part of the stream earlier on, which I was. So because of that fact, that video, that stream was in my history, and when he unlisted it, it's still available to me. So we're going to be getting into it. It's going to be an interesting, juicy time. But if you're not familiar with my channel, I'm just gonna bring it up here really quick. This is the main channel over here. I talk about music, but it's not just like your surface level music channel. I go through like character arcs. It's weird, it's stupid. I know it's like a little bit theater kid, adult who does improv type stuff. Not gonna lie. And over the years that I've been running this channel, the character has been going through a bunch of arcs. All of these arcs are then labeled with the character name. And the video that Nicholas DeOrio reacted to is actually a character I killed like 2 years ago. I did not do any videos in this style for the longest time. The last character I was the bad boy Dan Frampton, where I had the bald head going, the glasses, the leather jacket. I was cold and calculated and also a little bit angry because I got that warning for cyberbullying Logan Paul. So then the bad boy was born, and the bad boy went on a little bit of a rampage over here. But then the bad boy arc kind of came to an end as the warning expired on the channel, and I started to go back to what I like doing, is making these like video essays, these written things about bands, scenes, and genres and that kind of thing. So I got in here after rolling around in the slop a little bit, all these controversies that these bands were in, and then I locked in with this video about Screamo. I logged in with this video about Turnstile, 54,000 views. For my channel, that's pretty crazy. Then I did an Aquabats video that did equally as well. I was like, oh man, I'm on a little bit of a roll here. So then the character stuff was long gone, and this was just like 2 months ago, and I was making real videos, putting effort into videos. So I just wish that the time 40,000 people got to watch one of my videos live with one of the biggest drama goons, it was one of these times I actually gave a shit and tried. If you're not familiar with the Ruthless Gatekeeper character, he's petty, he's jealous, he's angry. It's all in the name. He's a ruthless gatekeeper. And you're not a ruthless gatekeeper without baggage, you know? So the guy has character flaws up the wazoo. A lot of the stuff is built on truth and then exaggerated or whatever. But that's not to say there's not going to be fair criticism found within this Nicholas DeOrio video. I skimmed through it, and there is some good criticisms toward me, like my cadence of speech, and in particular how fast I talk, which is the comment I've been getting a lot more recently, but now it might be inspired by something. We'll see. Okay, with all that preamble out of the way, Nicholas DeOrio reacting to a Dan Frampton video. I never thought I'd see the day come. This is crazy. And roll it.
As a fat myself, I don't think I can legally comment on that, but if you guys haven't seen lyrics recently, or if you don't know what he's been up to, you might be interested to find out that apparently he's destroyed the entire music genre, and this Dan Frampton fellow with 20,000 subs put out a viral video about it that I wanted to check out briefly until I'm bored.
It's almost like he gets it. He's saying all the things that I tried to accomplish with the character and the packaging of the video, but I think he thinks that it's like genuine or whatever. It's unreal. I love it so much already. Back in. YouTube.com used to be a rich and lush space for alternative music.
Were you even born when YouTube was a lush space for anything?
That is so crazy that that's the first thing you say. Buddy, Nicholas DeOrio, I'm a 39-year-old man. I'm going to be turning 40 years old in a month's time, okay? Yeah, I'm a 40-year-old man on the internet, and soon so will you. Yeah, I was around when it was a lush space for stuff. I was there in 2005. I was making videos in 2005. I was putting out animations and awful little acoustic songs or whatever. I've always been in bands and a creative person. You think I wasn't using YouTube.com for the longest time? Well, am I even old enough? That's crazy. Back in conversation on the internet, dating all the way
Actually, this guy's either 22 or 30, and there's no in between.
back to YouTube. 22 or 30. Oh man, add 10 more years onto that, my friend. 40 years old. I'll take it. YouTube's inception, there's always been punks and scene kids yapping about.
Bro, scene kids. Okay, he's older. Scene kids.
Oh, whatever, on the internet. Good catch. Good catch. Right here on YouTube.com. And over the last couple of years, there were some really prominent voices in the space, which created a large audience for.
So who are the large voices in the alternative music space? Guys, unfortunately, I'll be leaving the alternative music community or whatever. I know, guys. Unfortunately, they have joined forces with the scene kids, and I can no longer make content in good faith with them.
We're gonna. Oh, we hate to hear it. This is honestly so strange. This is a very weird experience for me right now. It's really hard to put it into words why it's so strange, but we're just gonna keep on watching. YouTube.com's dying alternative music culture, and I'm gonna show you what we got to choose from out there. The scraps are pretty poor, not gonna lie.
So basically, I think this video is accusing, I haven't seen it, I think this video accuses Lyrics of being a music slop tuber, which is fucking hilarious to me. A lot of people hate Lyrics because he kind of kicked and jumped his way out of the...
Okay, I gotta pause you right there. That is not the criticism whatsoever. I am a music slop tuber. I am also a regular slop tuber on the Slop channel. There is no amount of me criticizing him for the slop. I like the slop. I roll around in the slop all the time. I wish he was even more sloppy. Let's go.
Commentary community, because he was trying to move on to music and he needed a squeaky clean pass to do that, or some fucking guy like this who looks like he's like Timu Anthony Fantano would come and get him. And the reality of the situation is I think that criticism is fair and justified, but my nuclear take here is that nobody supported Lyrics when he was here, and they really only cared about him after he left. I think if Lyrics didn't hit a wall like a tractor trailer...
You're off on a thing. I'm not even talking about any of that. But that's great that you're talking about all of that, because your audience wants to know all about the Lyrics stuff. No. This is just a petty, angry, jealous video from the Ruthless Gatekeeper. Being like, we used to have a great thing. There are still great creators out there making great stuff, and YouTube chooses the worst of the worst.
Right? Of his fucking 500 and 400 viewers a night, or with absolutely no chance of growing. Nobody watched his VODs. His videos were usually like, some of them did okay, but they weren't like fucking going crazy or anything. I think a lot of people threw up their hands and got mad that Lyrics ended up growing and like becoming a larger YouTuber in another space, and he kind of threw away the rest of the fans that he had left. If you're one of those fans that he kind of threw away, I get it. But if you're just one of these guys who are jumping in to bash the shit out of him, maybe you should have supported him when he needed it.
I was supporting him. I was watching his streams. I was there for the Bo Black saga. How do you think I know about this guy? I was watching the stuff. I was there when he started listening to music. I was there during the inception of all of it. How dare you talk to me, Nicholas DeOrio, like I wasn't there in his streams. I was one of those 500 people. Then I was there when he started the whole like Reddit, and then I saw all the fan art that came in towards him. It's like, oh, this is his fan base. I'm not one of these guys. And that's when I jumped out. I was like, oh, okay, this isn't really my crowd. And also, full transparency, Nicholas DeOrio, I watch your streams. I'm very caught up with all of this stuff.
I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't think that these guys have to slave away 24 hours a day if you guys aren't coming and supporting his streams, you know? Ultimately, he wasn't doing a shitload of collabs and stuff. He wasn't really growing. His content was kind of like, I mean, Lyrics at times, and I think this is something funny to say, is when I would go live, Lyrics would just fucking end stream. That was like another thing that he was doing. So, I mean, partially it's on him. He needs to stream through that and stuff, obviously.
Stream through that. All right, whatever, Destiny.
But like when me and Tom and stuff would stream, he'd just like end stream and give up. Ultimately, though, I think there's a large percentage of the audience who didn't care about his shit before and is only caring now because it's funny to fuck with him.
But before we dive into all of that debauchery, hey, hi, hello. Oh my god, we're not even through the intro of my own video yet. I don't know if I could sit here and watch this entire thing of him reacting to my entire video. It's just wild to have this moment in YouTube drama sun or whatever. But I think I've said everything I want to say. This is a Slop channel, okay? Oh my god, how much longer does he go on about this? Well, he does watch the video for a good chunk of time.
All right, we got the Frampton guarantee. The shit's gonna be good.
I can't do this. As funny as it is to be like, oh man, he watched my stuff on stream, I couldn't care less anymore. I'm over it. Okay, that was fun. If you actually want me to react to the entire thing, because you can't go watch it on his channel, just comment down below. If I get enough comments, maybe I'll do it. I don't know if I care enough to, but we'll see. All right, goodbye, see you later, and have a good one.